Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome along to Rags to Riches on Riverview. I just realised that I didn't check between doing this field and that field that the put this in a very annoying place, haven't I? That it's fully fertilised. That everything worked as it should have done. I've no reason to think it shouldn't, but I probably ought to at some point. So let's just hop out, take a look at this. This should be 100%, yeah, that's 100% fertilised. And hopefully once it's planted, like over here, it's still 100% fertilised. Yes, perfect. Okay, we're good. We're good. So yeah, this isn't going to be a fair comparison between the John Deere sowing in the last field and doing this field, because I had the cruise control on, so it took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. I was being incredibly stupid. Is that the best way to go, really? Maybe I just do two headers. That should be fine, right? Yeah, that's plenty. We'll manage with that. Right, turn it on, lower it down, and let's get busy.
The tractor hums beneath the sky so wide. Dirt kicks up where my dreams collide. Sunrise paints the endless skies. Out here the earth never lies. Oh, we plow, we sow, we reap, we grow. Through rain and shine, the seasons flow. The fields don't rest, and neither do I. In the arms of the earth where my heart lies. Like and subscribe. Cows in the pasture, hens in the coop. The smell of the barn where life takes root. The sweat on my brow, it's honest and true. Every seed I plant whispers dreams anew. The barn lights flicker as the night falls near. A simple life, but it's crystal clear. Riches ain't found in silver or stone. They're in the roots of the seeds we've grown. Oh, we plow, we sow, we reap, we grow. Through rain and shine, the seasons flow. The fields don't rest, and neither do I. In the arms of the earth where my heart lies. The rooster calls, a new day to claim. A cycle of life, it's a farmer's game. Windmill spins as the clouds roll by. This is the life no money can buy.
There we go, that is another job done and dusted. So these fields are now good until they need weeding, which I don't know whether that will happen in the first growth stage. Quite possibly. I'm still using this shed that I don't know. I've said that every episode. I do apologise for banging on about it, but at some point I will need to address that and put in a new shed of our own. And then back in there. Lovely. Oh, slightly over. I'm getting better at reversing. Or rather, every time I think I'm getting better, I then cease to be any better. No, I meant to disconnect, not hire a worker. There we go. Superb. And now in the green tractor we've got the cultivator to deal with, which I just dumped in a random place. Wasn't helpful to anyone. We'll put this away. Although I suppose before I put it away, it might be worth looking up what contracts I've got available, because having said, actually I don't think I did anything, and while I was doing that I was thinking how nice it was to be working in my own fields rather than doing stuff for other people. So to actually making my own money rather than just a quick buck off of doing other people's fields. But yeah, having said that, I do need to do something else for the rest of the day. It's only 9 a.m. I sped up to 3 times now, so the day will go a little bit faster. But yeah, we're going to need to be doing something to get on and to make a bit more money, to be honest, so we can start buying some new things as well. We got deadwood, we got fertilizing, we got harvesting again, mowing, ploughing. We could do the ploughing. Ploughing is only 3 grand, but it's a small field, so that's not too bad. Let's accept that, and we can do that with the subsoiler. And then what else have we got? Fertilizing's okay, but it means we have to spend our own money, unless I buy the equipment, of course, which isn't a bad idea, especially for some of those big ones. Like, yeah, that's quite a big job, that one, but it does come with sorry, still struggling with the asthma at the moment. Does come with enough fertilizer and the tractor and everything if we were to buy the equipment for 1,200. So that's, you know, that's still a quick buck. Yeah, you're not making insignificant money there. We've got harvesting, mowing, sowing, spraying, tedding. Yeah, so we can't do spraying because we don't have any sprayers. We've only got spreaders. What else should we do then? I mean, harvesting's another good one for money. That's a bit of a long way to deliver. That one's quite near us, actually, so it'd just be driving down the road, more or less. But it is quite a long road. I think it would still be possibly quicker to go up and down that way and round rather than weave around these roads. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. 26 out of there. That's probably a better one, although again, that's still... I think that's in the same... Oh, it does cut out a little bit in the same group, but it's not as much money again, and it's not the kind of harvesting we want to do. Yeah, we want to use our own equipment, so the only optional one to do is field 1, but that's another big field again, so maybe we won't do any harvesting. There's a cultivating. We got a new cultivator, so let's take that one. That's 33. We'll accept that contract, and there you go. That's a couple of things to bring a little bit of money in. It's not huge amounts of money, but it's something. So cultivating is field 33. So we will take this tractor, create job in field 33. How do you get into there? It's there, isn't it? Start job, and hopefully it will find its way there. Yes, it's going to do it. Thank goodness for that. Right, in the meantime, we will hook this baby up to the subsoiler, which counts as a plough for the game, which I'm so pleased about, because ploughing was such a horrible task to do before this. And then we can head down. In fact, this is actually connected to our land, so we can just drive ourselves nicely around the field here. Hello, we've caught up with the worker already. Look at that. What a surprise. Who'd have thought that a worker would be slow when they're being paid by the minute? Anyway, right, I think we take a right just here. Right here was the place where I was thinking would be good for a bridge at some point. Depends if we buy this field. Oh no, it wasn't here actually. It was a bit further along, the other corner of that field. Oh, there isn't actually a right here. That's why I was confused. I thought that was a path that went up the hill. It's actually a bit further along here. Yeah, I see all these trees. They're lovely. It's nice to have trees and plant life and stuff, but you're blocking a view of an amazing view of the river. Here we go. This is the path. So just here, across from this corner to the edge of that road that you can see through the trees there, that would be an ideal place for a bridge. But it would depend, A, if I've got a bridge long enough, B, if I'm allowed to landscape and build on that land, which I believe I've got the mod in will let me do it anywhere. Are you really stuck? No, you're not really stuck. You're lying to me. And see if the two sides of the river are in fact level in order to place a bridge. I would hope that the map maker that's done this has taken that into account. Man, it's so slow driving on these roads. I am, at some point, I'm going to have to try. Let's have a quick go now and see. We can test if I've got the landscape anywhere thing. So I want to soften, I guess, this. I've got free texturing. I don't know if that's actually doing anything, because it might not be landscaped in the same way as normal. But let's see now if that bit of road... No, it's not done a thing. It's not done a thing. So there's no way to make the paths flat. That's a real shame, because it's properly... I think it's slowing us down. It certainly feels like it is. Yeah, we're doing about 30 when our max is 53, so it's definitely cutting down the travel times, which is a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world, is it? I guess, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it anyway. We've just tried, and yeah, we can't change it. So here we are. This is field 2. This is one of the ones that I was actually considering building my farmyard on, because it's a very nice little field, this. Workaday is blocked again. Are you really, though? Oh, yeah, you've gone totally the wrong way. How did you manage this? Really? You were going to 33. This is... Why did you turn... Oh, my lord. I think it's come down above field 28. I think it's come down this road here and tried to turn right. Dear oh dear. Right, I'm going to have to drive this one now and instead of do the job that I was going to do. Maybe it came up this path actually. I don't know. It doesn't seem to cope with bridges. AI looks at the map and it only sees a crossroads instead of a bridge. That's the problem. This is the field where you're supposed to be working. Yeah? There we go. Right, now get on with it. And I'll hop back to what I was doing over here. These tractors are both halfway down on fuel, so we will need to look at that at some point as well. Remember to do that. But for now, I'm just gonna do these fields. I don't think I'll do a hyperlapse for this. I'll just do the job and then catch up with you when it's done. My worker's really slacking. Look, I've done 50% of my field already, and he's only done 3% of his. Honestly, the fact that you can fit probably 6 or 7 of this field into the field that they're doing doesn't factor into it. They should just be quicker, that's all. Looking good, looking good. I decided to have a little bit of a race with myself. See if I could get this field completed before the worker did 10% of field 33. And looking up there, it's still on 4%, so there's a small chance. I don't know if I'll do it, but it's possible that I might finish before they get to 5% even. That's quite a thing if I manage that. 98%, 5. There we go. There, I missed it. Just missed it. But definitely, there you go. I've finished. Finished when they were still on 5%. So that's pretty good going, I reckon. I don't know. They're two very incomparable jobs, to be honest. You're not listening to my instructions? Okay, it wouldn't fold until I'd raised it. Sometimes some of these machines you can just press fold, and they will lift themselves out of the ground. But apparently not the subsoiler, it would seem. Well, these paths have not affected me as much on the way back, which is quite surprising. On the way up there, it was keeping me slow, but I managed to do my 53 most of the way. So yeah, that's not bad at all. You know what, I might start leaving my implements over here rather than using the shed, because I feel a bit better about it, you know. Let's just drop this one here. Yeah, that cultivation is going to take a while, so I think there's only one thing for it. I think I'm going to have to take that harvesting contract. It was for field 1, wasn't it? In fact, let's collect that already. That gives us a nice big bump. What am I doing? I just need to stay over here. Go to this one. This is what I want to do. Oh, there's 2 more cultivating jobs now. Typical. I don't think it will count if I do that with a subsoiler. It will probably not count at all. So I can't do those. But yeah, that one's still there. I take it all the others, they seem to be the same jobs. There's mowing. I could do mowing and borrow the equipment, but I guess I could do that. We haven't done that yet, have we, in this game? What's nearest the store? 45 is actually right near the store, and 46 as well. So that one is bigger. Let's borrow the items from that one. And we'll also borrow the items from this one. Sorry, not borrow. We'll just accept this one. There we go. That'll save us, give us a bit of a break from harvesting. We'll probably end up harvesting that field, I think, before the day is out. But now I don't have to worry about this. I can just grab the equipment from the store and mow a couple of fields. This is going to be nice and relaxing. I haven't done much grass work at all. Have I done any grass work in this series so far? I can't remember. Can't remember. Well, if not, this is the start. The only question is how do I get into those fields? Looks like it's down there. So we'll wait for the ice cream van to go by. They're not playing their jingly music at the moment. I wonder if there's a law, like what time of day they're allowed to do it. I'm gonna assume I need to go along here and then be proven very wrong. It does look like it's over this way though. So it's on my right, not my left. Oh, I was reading the map incorrectly. I hate it when I do that. That's so annoying. Right, well, I'll find my way around there eventually. Eesh, I thought I'd show you the journey because this is a new place that I'm going to. I haven't been here before. The next question is then how do I get from that field to the other one? But that's a problem for future me. So here we go. Let's get mowing. As I said in the co-op series to Luke, ready, set, mow.
Give me that old farm anthem on that AM station. Give me that song about tractors. Give me that thing about patience. Give me that midnight combine. Give me that solo cup. And a man on the microphone saying, yo, turn it up. Singing that song that keeps me plowing on. That's sowing, planting corn. That helps me work all day long. That stays on my mind. That grinds it out in time. Get down in the pie. That only bout 4 chords strong. That song that you can't write, song that you can't sing, song that you can't make up when you're in that thing. Song that you can't teach, song that you can't play, 'cause it ain't your time. Saying settle on down. Give me that 18-wheeler. I need a destination. Give me them goods in the back and a man on the microphone saying yeah, that's a wrap. Singing that song that keeps me plowing on. That's sowing, planting corn. That helps me work all day long. That stays on my mind. That grind
Well, it seems like I've done 2 fields. I've mown 2 fields in the time it's taken the cultivating worker to do 23%. Now, he's been on 23% for a little while, so I'm a bit concerned. I wasn't paying full attention. I'm wondering if they've like run out of fuel or something, or if there's some other problem. I may have just been wasting time spending money on a worker, or I don't know, if they're out of fuel, I don't know if they just sit there or not. Let's go see what the deal is with them, shall we? Oh no, they are going. They're just going at 4 kilometers an hour. Oh my word. Right, well, I didn't mean to do that. I think what we're going to do is we'll swap these tractors over. You can drive home. Yeah, we want you up here. Hopefully they'll be able to get on with that. Yes, they are. Although they're probably going to make a mistake again, aren't they? Is that dropped? Yeah, that's dropped. And this one can go and relieve it. Oof. 4K they were doing with that thing. I noticed earlier on though, with the, in fact in the last episode it was, when it was doing field, what field would it be? Field 9, which this tractor struggled with. Oh, sorry. There we go. This tractor actually struggled with pulling the baler up around that field. It was losing traction and having all sorts of problems. I think it must have just been a power thing after all, despite all the upgrades I did. I think it was still a power thing, because when it had the what's the word I'm looking for? When it had the cultivator, that's it, behind it, it didn't have a problem, and when it had the seeder behind it, it didn't have a problem. It took the field in its stride without any trouble whatsoever. So yeah, it must have just been a power issue. So we need a bit of a bigger tractor really, but it's going to be a while before we can do that. So we will have to make do, sadly. I'm kind of hoping I'm going to see my tractor fairly soon, but I think it's going to get stuck on that same bridge again. It's going to... Excuse me, running out of breath again. Yes, I think it's probably going to try and take the same route as it did before, and end up stuck. But we can always hope. I should have passed it already, I think, if it was coming this way. I guess if it is going up that way, I can reroute it and we can go to the fuel station instead and fill it up, because we may as well take the opportunity. I am still going the right way, aren't I? Yeah, these fields are further over than I remember them being, and it always worries me. I come along here and feel like I've gone too far. But yeah, the tractor is not in the field anymore, so it's gone north of 72 there, hasn't it? Yeah, now it's blocked. You're not blocked by an object, you're blocked by your stupidity. I thought so. I wonder if I just put super strength on and literally, hang on, go back a bit. If I put super strength on and then turn you right side up. What are you doing? You're going down that way. What are you doing? Oh well, he seems to be happy again. Oh, he's turning round. Well done. Well done. Good show. Now we can continue. Right, I think it'll make it now. But yeah, the other thing, I'm still... I asked you guys for comments last time about whether it would be better to buy a fuel bowser to ferry fuel from the petrol station to the farm, or whether it would be better to get a tank and just refill it. I mean that's the easiest way, so it'll probably end up being the way that I do it. This job would have come with so much bigger a plough. Sorry, a cultivator. I'm definitely not doing the right thing, but at least now... Actually, I should probably be in that to check at the speed. Yeah. See, now it's doing 13. So that's fine. And worker G is blocked again. No, you're not. Why are you lying to me? See, it knows about these paths, which is obviously vital for it to get to the field, but it doesn't know about the bridges. So what I might have to do is to do it in 2 shifts. No, 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 no! You don't turn right down there to get back to the farm. The farm is up here. What is wrong with this thing? It doesn't know where it's going at all. Even having been dropped over the bridge. I mean, I appreciate that would throw me off a little bit, but the AI thinks differently. I think, yeah, maybe I should have reprised the Weird Owl song in this video, but I don't think I will have done. All the troubles are kind of after the hyperlapse that we had, so it wouldn't really be too fitting. Never mind. Right, we're back here. So the question is, that's now got another 75% left to do still. There are more jobs that are cultivators, but I don't... Oh, pressed the wrong button. There are more jobs that are cultivators. Okay, so these are completed now. I can collect these 2, and that'll give me a nice boost in income. The trouble is that, yeah, these are big ones, so I guess we could borrow the equipment again and do those, and that would be a decent earner. But other than that, deadwood, we've still got that harvesting in field 1. It feels like the right one to take, but I would use my own equipment, so I guess, yeah, we could do that. There's 12 hours left to do it as well, which isn't super long time. There is stone picking, but that's no help to us. Excepting that if we did that, we could stone pick our own fields. Oh no, we can't, because you can't use borrowed equipment, can you? You can only use borrowed tractors. So I think we're going to accept this contract, which I may end up regretting, because I always do with these. But I'm going to have to drive... I'll tell you what, let's put the tractor onto the trailer and we'll send that up there and see if it can find its way to field 1. Should be no problem at all, because it's basically a straight line. At least I think it is. I don't know how you get into it. Oh, go on, attach you and attach the weight as well, thank you. Although I don't need the weight with the trailer, do I? Let's pop it just here. There we go. That's a bit better. If I turn this round and face it that way, is it going to be able to find its way to field 1 is the question. And I don't know is the answer. So back up here, where are we? We're there. Set destination to field 1. It looks like the way in might be over this side. So let's set destination to here instead. And then I think what we'll do is we'll go and look at field 1. It's so big. So big. I don't think there's going to be an entrance this side. I wish I had super speed now. Actually, shall I go to field 2 instead? That might be a shorter walk. If I go down this way, her work is blocked by an object. Brilliant. Oh, it's cleared though, so I think it's okay. Yes, there is a way in from this side. Thank goodness for that. Oh, heaven, thank you. I've sent the tractor across. That was a really weird thing to say, heaven, thank you. It was kind of a mix of 2 things that I was going to say, but anyway, the tractor seems to be... Yep, it's taken the right route. Thank goodness for that. Thank heavens for that is what I was trying to say first, but I completely missed with my words, as I seem to be doing frequently at the moment. I will drive this harvester down to the field, and I think that's where we'll pick up next time. So thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, maybe throw a comment down there to let me know that you've enjoyed it. You don't have to say anything else, just say, yeah, this was cool, thanks. That'll do. You don't even have to say thanks. Just say, yeah, this was cool, or I watched it. I watched it is enough for me, you know. And yeah, maybe leave a like as well. That really helps me out. But anyway, I will see you next time when we will try and do this massive harvesting job. Bye!